Welcome to Let's Talk Antigonish, the podcast where we sit down with neighbors, experts, and friends to explore the stories, the questions, and the big little issues that shape life in our town, one conversation at a time. What's life like as a high school student in Antigonish? Let's find out. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk Antigonish. I am your co-host, Justin.
And this is Anuj.
Anuj, it's nice to be back.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's warm now.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's beautiful out there. We apologize to everybody. We didn't have an episode last week. Sometimes we get very busy and it's hard to schedule guests. But now we've got a whole lineup of guests coming in, which is awesome. So you're going to get some great interviews, including this week's interviews.
Special ones,
which include students from the high school. Which
Dr. J.
Yeah, so explain how you ended up wrangling in students, Anuj.
I don't know. I think one thing led to other. Remember that we had podcasts with Corey, the principal?
The principal, yeah.
And long story short, he recruited me to coach table tennis at high school.
Yep.
And then they participated in a tournament in Truro. And that's how I got invited to the awards night.
So you ran into these two students who I'm about to introduce at awards night.
And it was almost a 4-hour event. And these guys just were amazing. They held the space. They held the whole room together. Just for the entire period. I don't know how you guys did it.
Oh, well,
Amazing.
There's a lot of pressure on you two to be equally as interesting in this podcast. But yeah, so we're here to ask you questions about life as a teenager at the high school in this town. And the people we are speaking to are Austin Wabbi. Hello, Austin.
Hi,
Austin.
Brooklyn Wasson.
Yeah,
Did
hello.
I say your names correctly?
Yeah, you did.
Phenomenal. And you are both co-presidents of the class of 2027. So you're grade 11, just about to finish up the year now. And then next year, you'll be starting off as the presidents of the class.
That's exactly right.
Which means
Right.
two things. One, lots of people like you because they voted for you. And two, you must be somewhat well-spoken.
We'd like to think so, yeah.
All right, I'd say that sounded pretty well-spoken. So, Anuj, we have students here who represent all of the youth and all of the high school. What is your first question?
I would like to start from that awards night. How was that experience, just behind the scene work that you guys did? How did the team work? Who all were part of that awards night?
Yeah, so it was me and my brother Colby and then our friend Carly. We were all elected to be the awards co-heads last year. And so we partnered up with Alicia Grant, the teacher at the school, and we all worked together. We picked out decorations and where it was going to be held and the food and the caterers and everything. And Alicia did most of the work, honestly. She reached out to all the coaches and found out the awards, reached out to the award maker, and made all that. So it was a really fun event.
So before we get into questions, I want to quickly go over your backgrounds, right? Because neither of you grew up in Antigonish, which is kind of cool. So can you just give us a very quick biography of
That's correct.
Yeah, because it's the perspective you have on this town, which is important. So where are you from originally? And just quickly a biography. Awesome, we'll start with you.
Okay, so I'm from Ukraine, and I grew up in Uganda because that's where my dad's from. I lived there and a few places around the world, really. Egypt being one of them, as well as Scotland. And I've been in Antigonish for a year and a half now, staying with the Rices. And it's been quite an experience, and I've really enjoyed it so far.
So you are fresh to the town with a eclectic global perspective on life here.
Yeah, I'd like to think so, yeah.
Yeah, which is going to make this conversation really interesting. Brooklyn, you're not from here either necessarily.
No, I was born in New York, and then I moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and then Alberta, then Ontario, and then Newfoundland, and now I'm here this is my 3rd year here.
Okay, and you were in Newfoundland for the longest chunk of time, or?
No, I was only in Newfoundland for 2 years. Pittsburgh was the longest I've ever lived anywhere.
Okay, wow. So we've got come from a ways like us.
Exactly. And they have hopped the globe.
Yeah,
Wow.
they may be more globe-trotting than either of us, which
I
is
agree.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So let us talk about this town. So you are relatively new to it, but you are here at an important part of your lives. Your teenage years, your grade 11, grade 12. I mean, that's when all the cool stuff happens, right?
Right?
Isn't that
I
one?
agree.
Yeah. So what is your impression of this town compared to other places you've lived? How would you describe it to other people?
I mean, as a town, I'd expect, before moving here, I didn't know much about it in general. But I expected something small, but it has a lot to offer for a town. Like I think the university brings a lot, especially like sports wise. Workouts with like the basketball players there and like stuff like that really help like younger players develop, as well as just kind of mingling around with them on the basketball court and other sports as well, obviously.
Are you a basketball player?
Yeah, that is my main sport. Yeah.
Okay. And so you've trained with St. FX basketball
A
players?
few of them here, yeah, when they have workouts like over the summer. I did last year and this year as well.
Okay. You must be good at basketball?
I played on the Canada Games team last year. I'm playing
Okay.
for an AAU team this year.
All right, that's pretty high achieving. All right, fair enough. So part of what you find exciting is that it's a small town, middle of nowhere, and yet there's a university with a pretty fancy basketball team.
Yeah, and the basketball players are willing to like share what they know, and like the coaches are pretty good. I've been training with Doc Ryan.
Oh, Doc. Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite the coach and knows a lot, and like just every time I train with him, just makes me better, honestly. So
he's
like
cool.
for a town this small, it's like there's like a lot that it offers in that like in its size. I mean.
Cool. In Brooklyn, have you had the same sort of? What is your impression?
Yeah, I agree. Like, it's small, especially living in Ontario and Alberta. Like, those were big cities that I lived in. So this was definitely really small, but it has a lot to offer. Like, it's an active community, and it's just really lively around. So, yeah, it's been really fun.
And so, what is the best part about it? I mean, you've already described the basketball thing, but like, if you had to say, like, oh, you have to go see this town because is it basketball?
I mean, not all my friends are into basketball necessarily. It's
All right.
just something I picked up a few years ago now. But honestly, it's like a town. I describe it as like small but full of life. Like it has like lots to offer, but at the same time, it's small, quiet, and like kind of gives you that sense of comfort and stability at the same time. It's not as hectic as like Halifax, say. Like I go up there every weekend, and like driving there, I'm like, don't get hit, but I hear it's like I'm not gonna get hit. So I mean, there's just like that sense of stability and like it like insurance, I guess.
Sure. All right. It sounded like you work for the tourism board. This is very good. This is very good. Glowing review. All right. Well, then let's flip the script. So, what would you say that this town needs more of? What does this town need that it currently doesn't have?
A movie theater.
Oh, really? That's number one? I may agree with you there.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things, just especially if you're not into sports. Like, me and Austin are both really into sports, but some people aren't. So there's the library and there's different clubs at the high school, but maybe things to do outside of school, like the movie theater, like, I mean, the bowling alley just closed, but other
Yeah.
things like that.
Okay. So, those are the third spaces we talked about with the university students. They say the same thing. Like, what sports do you do then, Brooklyn?
I play soccer and volleyball and a little bit of basketball,
Okay.
a little bit of table tennis.
You
but-
do?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you there in the class or not?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I had a volleyball tournament the weekend of provincials, so I couldn't
Okay.
play on the team. But yeah, it was fun.
So if we were to pivot and give an insight of how is high school life for you, especially not you are both newcomers, how easy or challenging was it for you to just get in there?
I think for me personally, it wasn't too bad. Like, everyone here is really nice, and it's moving around. It's taught me to like make friends quickly, especially playing sports. Like, you make a whole bunch of friends on the sports field really fast. So yeah, it's definitely been fun.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like sports has helped me a lot. Like just like the whole basketball team, they're all my friends now, and like we talk all the time. School in general, I'd say, is it's pretty busy for me, like especially with sports and everything, and being in IB as well just adds that extra bit of academics on top of everything. So overall, I enjoy it. Like I enjoy being busy rather than like being at home and watching TV all day. Like I always add something, and there's always activities, and like I kind of like that.
So Justin was asking you before we started recording, you're pretty new to the town and community, and yet you are going to be presidents next year. How did that happen?
Well, I asked Austin probably in May, was it?
Yeah.
And we ran for a week, and so we took a whole bunch of pictures with people and gave out candy and told like our main ideas why we want to be co-presidents. And then on that last day of the campaigning, we gave a speech to the whole school, and then we went to the junior school and gave a speech to the grade 8s.
Smart.
And yeah, so they all voted, and yeah, we were lucky to have the votes.
And so what did you promise to the students?
Yeah.
There was like a few different things. We wanted to bring back intramurals, which hasn't been there for I think a few years. I haven't been there a few years, but I think that's what I've heard.
What are intramurals?
That's like sports throughout the school, kind of like just like recreational sports,
Okay.
like lunch games and like just having like mini tournaments throughout the year.
Got it.
Gonna have dances as usual. More cleanup around the school.
Yeah, we're gonna have a few more benches around to enjoy the outside. Maybe turn on the TV in the lobby so people can understand like what's going on with their school, like in the celebrations. And we have a
We have an idea, I guess. We want to. There's a projector in the cafeteria, and as sport people, we want to stream sports at some point during lunches and just have like NBA games or
Okay.
NHL games going, like, or maybe even like our school games that have been filmed, like hockey games, and like the girls hockey team won provincials, so
Oh, cool.
that could be streamed on the TV or something.
So how does this high school, because you've both been in other high schools before, how would you compare it? What is similar and what is different? I mean, you've been in high school, I assume it sounds like 3-4 countries at this point.
Well, I studied online in some of them.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh.
I kept my Ukrainian school online.
Online.
So the only other place I've really studied was Scotland.
Scotland. So how would you compare it to Newfoundland, it sounds like, and Scotland schools?
Well, Scotland, it was really like well organized, and like I found there's like a really good support system. Like it's the same here. I found there's like a lot less, well, a lot more classes. I mean, there was like you didn't get to pick as much. You got to pick as you went up in grades. Versus here, like the moment you come in, you have your 4 classes per semester. Versus there, you had maybe 6 or 8, I think.
Mhm.
So it was just like just like a lot more, not a lot more, but there's more work to be done, which kind of, for me as like an academic, like was more to do versus like having 4 classes, and kind of becomes repetitive almost.
Interesting, yeah. And you're in the IB program now,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is, it's sort of different than the regular Gen Pop, let's say.
Yeah.
But are you in Gen Pop? Like you're
Yeah,
in, so
yeah.
how would you compare it then to where you went to school?
Well, when I went to school in Newfoundland, it was a smaller school, and I was only there in grade 7 and 8, so we didn't pick our courses yet.
Okay.
But I do know that like this school offers so many more courses. Like they offer like foods class, HRY class, like drama class, music class, and the high school in Newfoundland didn't. So that's fun. It like appeals to more people, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it'll give us an insight of people of in your ecosystem. We oldies, or at least I am.
I don't identify as old.
Okay. We often worry a lot about what's happening in the world. Around the world, here in Canada, everywhere else, down south. What is your outlook towards life at this stage of your?
Do you mean just like next steps for the future?
Or just
Yeah,
in
how
relation
do
to like
you-
global geopolitics. Do you
yeah.
think and worry about the
or
world?
not?
Not really. Personally, I stay clear of the news and just kind of like go along with life.
Fair.
Right.
That's a completely normal way to preserve your sanity. And same for you, Brooklyn?
The only news I really get is from my dad, so whatever he's telling me, that's pretty much it.
Oh,
I
no.
don't follow along too much.
That's interesting. So what, in terms of like, okay, so you're immersed in your sports and then student life and academics and things like that in the social world, I imagine. So what are the things that you think about or worry about? Like, what would you say are the top 3 things that you are worried about as a student here that like occupy your mind during the day? Like, oh no, I have to blank.
Study.
Yeah, studying. Like I think me and Brooklyn both like have lots of travel times for sports, and sometimes it's like getting studying in, which is like a problem.
Mhm.
Right now, exams. That's kind of the big one.
Sure.
Other than that, I'm pretty chill.
Pretty chill. Okay. I want to ask this question because this is the thing. I just came from a meeting with a health sciences librarian about artificial intelligence in the academic world. So tell me your thoughts as young people on AI. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you use it? Do you think people should be using it? What are your thoughts?
I think it's pretty great. Like obviously you shouldn't be using it to write your essay or anything, but I mean even for like making practice tests or anything, or getting it to check over your homework just to make sure you're along the same way, or like check in seeing if you're doing it right, or teaching you how to do something. Like I think it's a great tool to do everything with.
And how do you use it if you have to?
I usually use it for just small things like correcting a sentence or like editing my it's mainly writing because English is not my strong suit. I'm more of the math and physics person.
Okay.
So yeah, I need ChatGPT to help me here and there with my English.
Fair enough. Yeah. So you're not like, because the discussion we have a lot is like Gen Z is like dead set against AI and they totally hate it and they won't touch it. But it sounds like maybe because you're sort of academically oriented, you see a value in it in helping your studying.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'm still interested in how high schoolers, your fellow students, look at our life in Antigonish. Beyond your in school and outside. Do they just remain busy at school because there's so much work there and so much sports? Or do you engage outside as well, in the social life outside, with friends or otherwise?
Yeah, I know, like, a lot of my friends, like, we meet up in town or we'll go just around. I have a lot of friends in sports, but a lot outside of sports as well. So my friends outside of sports, they put on art shows, they go to art clubs, they hang out. Like, they definitely keep busy as well, but it's like sports add a whole new level, especially if you play multiple sports. But I mean, yeah, I find me and Austin both stay like very busy, so we don't have a whole lot of time, but yeah, we like spending time with our friends when we can.
Yeah.
And you are more familiar, both of you, in the sports. I believe there were awards around art, drama, academics. There are all kinds of awards being given on that day, and so many people got recognized. So what do other students do? Engage in? Tell us a little bit.
There's art clubs and there's bands in our school, and there's
a beautiful band that played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's like
they do talent shows throughout the year, and I think the drama classes, they go up to because they write up a play throughout the year that they perform. And they kind of go. They had a show in Halifax. I think it's called Drama Fest. So they get recognized for their. Then there's the dance team. They get recognized for the dance shows they did and the accomplishments they had in that. Art students also have a few contests, I assume, just within the school, and I'm sure they have them sent out somewhere as well.
Right.
So,
Austin, did you do drama before grade 11?
No, I have never
you never
done
took
drama.
Gembrill's classes? No, okay.
No, I haven't. No.
All right. Have you done any drama with?
No, I haven't either. You get to take an art elective, and I took music, I think.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you play?
I learned how to play the clarinet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You still play?
No, but that's okay. It was fun to learn.
Okay.
That's interesting. And so let's talk about then your plans for the future. This is a little bit like your question about the politics of the world and what's going on.
What is this, the social life?
Yeah, but what do you see yourselves after high school doing? What does an ideal world look like for you? What would you like to become? Where would you like to live? You must have thoughts on this. Everybody asks you this question, and I know it's the worst question in the world, but what are you going to do after high school?
Well, a goal of mine is to play university basketball.
Okay.
Somewhere in Canada, and do engineering as well.
Okay.
Kind of keen on doing aerospace right now, but we'll see if that changes into some sort of other engineering. But somewhere along those lines, that's kind of my goal for the future.
Fair
you
enough.
say aerospace engineering?
As of right now, yeah, that's
Right,
what I'm
okay.
leaning on to. Yeah.
And where would you do that if you had your choose? Anywhere?
Carleton would be my first pick.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's not really many others that I have. I think for that specific program, Carleton's my first pick.
Fair enough. And what about you?
I'm hoping to play soccer in university, so hopefully I can go somewhere then afterwards. Well, when I'm there, I'm not really sure what I want to take yet, but once I grow up, I'm hoping to live somewhere warm. That's the goal.
When I grow up, I want to live somewhere warm. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that goal. What would your top country be if you had to, or part of Canada? I mean, I'm assuming not Canada because it's not
probably
warm.
not Canada.
So, where's a cool warm place?
Like so many. I really want to travel. I think that would be like so cool. So I'd like to travel around, find my favorite spot, and stay there.
Fair enough. Like take a gap year, see where you want to end up.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Anything else you would like to tell our average Antigonisher?
Yeah, I had this question of like, what is it that like adults in general you think misunderstand or get wrong about your generation? Because I'm already asking a question of like, hey, how do you feel about AI? Because Gen Zs hate AI, and you're like, oh, we like AI. So obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. So what is it that people like me misunderstand about you?
That's a good question. Well, I'm not an adult, so I don't really know how you guys think, because old heads.
No offense meant.
Yeah, no offense, of course, no
Take it.
offense.
Is that? Did you just unk us? Is that what that
Yeah,
was?
you guys are unks, yes.
Fair enough.
That's what I was
okay,
trying to say.
I'll
Yeah.
take it.
I'm the granddad now.
Yeah, sure.
But I think there's like a few things, like AI and like that we're not really paying attention and we want to spend time on our phones all day and like we kind of don't want to be out and about. I think like with AI, for example, it's like you think we overuse it. Some think we overuse it, and others are like we hate it because it's like bad for you. But like I think some of us are just trying to like really adapt to what's like being given to us and like trying to use it to our advantage. Really, you guys might have not had that as unks, but we have it now, so
Fair
we might
enough.
as well use it.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, so I mean, just stuff like that. I mean, just trying to understand both grounds of like where we stand and where you guys are coming from too. I think that helps everyone almost.
Well, like there's all these the social media bans that are like in Australia and the UK. They're talking about for under 16s getting rid of all social media. Like, how do you feel about those initiatives?
Well, I'm 17, so I'm good. But otherwise, I don't. I think in a way it's good for some kids, but I don't think it's gonna do much because kids that really want it or like parents are gonna sign them up. Like
Yeah.
they're still gonna have it either way. So that ban really just like
It's nonsense. They just VPN their way through it.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's ways to bypass it, and
But
we're pretty
what
good
I'm-
with technology.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing from you, correct me if I'm wrong, is that older people like me or others tend to stereotype the generation of either they're too lazy or too much on the.
It's like, you're
and-
pushing back against
and then
this.
saying, we are just normal people. We are everything in between.
Yeah.
Is that fair conclusion?
I guess I wouldn't quite go as far as like stereotyping, but I mean, I guess you're kind of right. You're like, yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. It's almost that we're trying to just like be us kind of thing, but you guys just
Pigeonhole you in something.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
kind of not sure how to phrase it, but yeah.
Yeah. And do you and you may have different view, but do you you are able to relate to older generation easily? Your dad's and mom's generation.
Yeah, I'd say definitely. You can definitely hold a conversation with
Okay.
people who might be older than you.
That's
But
generous. You can hold a conversation with them. I like it. Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
No, but I think I've heard that young people don't want to talk to people of my age. They think you guys won't understand.
You have
what
nothing
I'm
in common, yeah.
No. So does that happen?
I personally don't agree with that.
Okay.
Like, there's times when like I'm speaking about things and you guys just don't know what it is, but that kind of happens to everyone with everything. But I find it quite insightful talking to like older people. Actually, like you guys have stories to tell. Like most people do at least. But
The interesting ones, yeah.
I think you're interesting.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
But yeah, just stuff like that. Like talking to them, just fun conversations. Like I get to learn a lot just you telling me a story about like how you guys were adventuring in a car somewhere in the mountains, and I'm like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like when we're talking to university students, it was the same way. Like they did want to talk to people, but they felt awkward, like at a social event with locals. But like if somebody just starts talking, you find that people have more in common because we're all just
That's
human
correct.
beings or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's correct, yeah.
When you think about the future, so like 30, 40, 50 years out, are you excited, and what are you excited for, or are you worried, and what are you worried for? Think, because what am I, 51 now? I don't even know how old I am. Imagine you are now 51 years old. What do you expect your life to be looking like?
You really want? Okay.
And what are you excited for along that journey?
Well, I want to have traveled a lot, like Brooklyn said. I want to have a nice car,
A nice car? What is a nice car?
an expensive one.
Oh, okay. Not a really fuel efficient or electric car. No.
No. Like just like gas
Like a
guzzler, like,
Bugatti or something.
not quite that far, but
Okay.
yes, yeah. I'm not gonna disclose any names of cars, but I'll just leave it at
Okay, we're
that.
not sponsored by Ferrari. But I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to have traveled and have a cool car?
Unapologetically.
There's nothing wrong with that. You got to
Exactly,
know
yeah.
what you want.
Yeah.
yeah, I just want to live somewhere warm.
Yeah, we was.
Maybe
It's your main goal.
be visiting with my family. Maybe have a job I love. that's what I'm excited for.
Fair. Why the warm? I feel like you've had a very cold upbringing or something, and now you need to like.
Not even. I just really love the warmth. Like,
Okay, fair enough.
whenever my family goes down south, I'm like, yep, I could live here. Like, this is great.
That's cool. Yeah, I guess I'm asking these questions as if every 17-year-old is sitting and contemplating about their future life.
agreed.
But that's what I'm thinking retroactively back.
Yeah.
Did
And
I
just
care
want-
when I was your age? No.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, how do you negotiate the cold season here, the winter season, when you first came here?
Yeah, you were in
Yeah.
Egypt for a while.
I came from Tanzania,
Yeah,
so
that's
it
even
was
warmer.
it was 31 degrees, and I came in Crocs. I didn't have shoes. Well, I did have shoes. I just chose not to wear them traveling.
Yeah.
It was -10. It was quite the shock.
Are you like it now? You used to it, or
I'd say I'm used to it. It's
Fair
fine.
it's
I mean,
fine? Yeah.
yeah.
Fair. And you've always lived in the cold. It sounds like.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's whatever. It's not
That's why
great.
she
but
wants to run away.
That's why she's like it's more warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. That's hilarious. What do you say, Anuj? You got any more pressing questions for the
I
young
just
folk
think-
of our day?
Not the question, but I think anything that they would like to say to average Antigonisher, what would they say?
Yeah,
Probably,
everyone in Antigonish is currently listening because that's the way this podcast is mega famous. So you can talk directly to everybody of every generation, your peers, but also all
the mayors, the MLAs, the MPs, and
your
everybody
neighbors.
else. Yeah,
What is
yeah.
it that you need them to know and understand about your lives or high school? That's a big ask.
You mentioned earlier that the awards night was having sports, but then also like a whole bunch for all the other extracurricular activities. And I just wanted to mention that the awards night, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, it used to just be sports. But then we started inviting all the extracurriculars because we thought, like Dr. J thought that everyone needs to be recognized. Like all the things are just as important as sports. So over the last few years, we've just been opening it up to more and more people. So now almost all the extracurriculars at Dr. J are getting recognized and getting an award, or I think it's 3 awards for each group.
Cool.
So they're all getting recognized, which I think is good.
That is cool. You have a final thought? It could be car related.
I hope to see more nicer cars in Antigonish.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that idea. I'm fine with that. Yeah, Anuj, have we taken the pulse of the next generation?
I think so. We might have to get them back once they are actually presidents and have had some experience under their
Yeah,
belt. And,
you can
and
tell
yeah.
us whether or not you've got benches, as
Yeah.
you promised. I want to hear about the status of the sports in the cafeteria on the big screen.
And how is it to be a politician?
yeah, wait a second. This is a good final question.
Yeah.
Do either of you have political ambitions? You both ran a smart campaign and got elected. Do you see yourselves in the
In a
political
political
sphere?
office.
Personally, I do not.
No.
Nowhere near it. But bribes work.
Okay. He is honest.
That's how he's
For
getting his
sure.
car. He's going to be an aerospace
Exactly.
engineer. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. And you, Brooklyn, you're going to be an MLA president.
Yeah,
but-
definitely not. But that's okay. It's not for everybody, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But the fact that you jumped in and taking a plunge, amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck navigating the summer and next year. That's what I have to say to you.
Thank you, guys.
Amazing.
Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
coming
Thanks
in.
for coming in.
Thank you guys.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Let's Talk Antigonish. A huge thank you to Whidden Park Campground, one of the sponsors of Let's Talk Antigonish. If you like the podcast, don't hesitate to subscribe. Just go to letstalkantigonish.ca and click. Voila! You'll receive new episodes right in your email inbox.
This podcast is a labor of love. Please consider making a contribution, small or large, maybe a monthly subscription.
A thank you to all of our supporters and subscribers, especially our paid subscribers through the Substack. You are really helping us to keep this podcast going, and we look forward to expanding it in the future. Let's talk, Antigonish.